Hello guys, and welcome to this review of the Power Rangers Dino Charge 5-inch figure of the villain Snide. Before going over the figure, going over back of the box, which just freaking looks so awesome. But anyway, Snide, or the description I guess. Snide is a monster in every sense of the word. I thought I said world. He's big, brutish, and prone to angry outbursts and rampages. He has pure strength and willingness to destroy absolutely anything in his path. He prefers a more direct approach to getting the energems and attacks the Rangers any chance he gets. I don't know if everyone knows the identity of Snide, but I do, and I don't want to spoil it. Without spoiling it, I don't. The person who this is, like, it doesn't. I don't know. This doesn't really seem like the style, but then again, that person, like, we don't know much of. But there it is, back of the box. Front looks awesome. Instruction manual thing for a figure or whatever that is. I don't even really read that. Anyway, here's the figure itself. Actually, let me bring back the box just to show you this real quick while I still have it. What I noticed at first from the face, here, let me just take off the sword, is it just looks like super like bland. Just because it's all blue, or dark blue I should say, and it's just like a light like diamond-y effect here, and then just like a single yellow eye. And it looks just like super like, just, I don't know, like bulky, and just doesn't really pop out as well. And I just realized that it's because the head is supposed to be silver right here, the ring. I kind of wish it was, because it makes it, I don't know, it just doesn't, it makes it look better than just this. Like, it just looks like so bland, just like a big bulky head. I'll keep this just in case I need it, which I don't know if that'll be the case. Anyway, before I go over anything else, here's the sword of Snide. Honestly, just pretty generic. Just, pretty simple. But I like it. It looks pretty good. Actually, let me see. Does he hold the sword in the back over here? Yeah, he does. Because I was about to say, I don't think the like blade is this color, and I was right, it isn't. It's silver. I mean, this little thing's blue, and like the bottom is yellow, but just like this in general, as you saw in the thumbnail, it just looks like, I don't know, in my opinion, it still does the job pretty well. So here's the figure. Looks like it's really well designed. I really like Snide's design. Just looks super awesome compared to the other villain figures that we've had and the other figures in general. Like, it just looks pretty good. So articulation wise, this is sort of like the same thing like the Power Ranger 5-inch figures shoulder thing, where this has a thing right here, so it doesn't hinder it too much. You can still go up, and not exactly all the way up, but it's better than just having it like that and you can't move it up at all. So that's good. So again, you can do that single elbow joint. There is no swiveling at the fist. You can do that around the hip, single knee joint, and there's no swivel at the foot. There is head articulation, but it's hindered a bit, as you can see by the design, sort of like a collar thing popping out. So there's that. Also the back. I don't know too much of the back. I don't know if it's like missing paint. I'm assuming like maybe like this looks like a spine thing that could have been this color, and maybe some other parts. Maybe this could have been like blue because it looks like it's a diamond thing. But I mean, like I said, I don't know exactly what's missing from the back, and even if I still like it, like I said, I think that's what's missing, but it still looks pretty good like this. Also, this little red chest thing just pops pretty good, or pops well for the figure itself. And holding the weapon here, let me actually put it in the other hand because I haven't not done that. Yep, holds it pretty well. I hope your mileage doesn't really vary with the sword, because, or like if it's too small to hold the sword, because it's only a sword and the handle's actually pretty small, so you should be able to hold it with no trouble. Also, if this figure looks familiar to you, that is because it was, at least for Q-Roger, it was used as the redesign of Zeltrax from Power Rangers Dino Thunder, or Bakuryu, I think that's what it is, Sentai Alba Ranger. There was a movie for the Super Sentai series where it was all of the dinosaur teams put together with Go Busters, so that was in Power Ranger terms, Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, and Dino Charge. Or in Super Sentai terms, Zyuohger, Aba Ranger, and Kyroger. And Go Busters, that was somewhere in there. And they brought back a redesign of Zeltrax as an enemy. And people were hoping the movie would come to the American side, to the Power Ranger side. But going by the name Snide and the fact that this obviously isn't Zeltrax, because I'm trying not to tip over the figure while showing you the name. That this isn't Zeltrax and its name's Snide, the movie's not gonna happen. So that's sad, but at least we get a figure of it. I'm kind of hoping we get a figure of Goldar too from the movie. I forgot what his name was in Zyuranger, but I kind of hope we do, because this figure just looks pretty good. Even though it's not Zeltrax, the new form of Zeltrax, like design wise, and we're obviously not gonna be using this for the movie if we're ever gonna get it. I don't think we are, considering this is Snide. But at least we got a figure of this, a 5-inch figure. Because I really do like the design, it looks cool. And I like Goldar's design too for the movie. That's it for this review. If you really want to represent, the newer version of Zeltrax or Snide for Power Rangers Dino Charge, try not to make him tip over because he's going to. Whoop. But that is it for this video. Really good figure. And see you in the next one.